Yesterday, then, boxing provided Great Britain with not one but two medals. The gold and silver, added to the rest of our success in the ring, made this the best performance for a British team in an Olympic boxing tournament since 1920.
Fred Evans took silver in the welterweight division, and Anthony Joshua, who hadn't even taken up boxing at the time of the last Olympics, won gold in the super heavyweight. Let's have a look at them both in action.
Hey, we're going to do some wardrobe issues.
We're just, I'm terribly sorry that Anthony's microphone has got caught in his lovely tracksuit.
So here we are, Fred Evans and Anthony. Shall I start with Fred?
All set.
You're set now.
You ready?
I'm perfect,
yeah.
All right, congratulations to both of you. Well done. You've got a little bit of a black eye there, Fred. It was one that you sustained yesterday, is it?
Yeah, I think it was from yesterday, but I had fights before that, so I think it could have come from the one before that as well.
Oh, right. Any one of those fights, really. I mean, because it is a long road to the final. By the time you get to that final, you're sort of feeling pretty fatigued, I would have thought.
Yeah, absolutely. My body's feeling tired, a bit knackered, but obviously beating, I had the world champion as well on the way before my final fight, so obviously that was a tough fight as well. So.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your silver medal, absolutely fantastic. And Anthony, lovely to see you as well, with the gold medal.
Yeah.
And how, I mean, the extraordinary thing about your fight, of course, there was an appeal, wasn't there afterwards by your opponent's team.
Yeah.
But here you are with the gold medal. That was all resolved pretty quickly, was it?
Yeah, most definitely, and I can't knock him for the appeal. He's passionate about the sport, and everyone wants to be an Olympic champion, so whether you don't get the decision in the ring or you've got to appeal for it, you know.
And because you were level on points at the end of the 3 rounds, and they gave it to you on countback.
Countback, yeah.
Which is a slightly mysterious way of sorting out a draw. But then, what was the basis of his appeal?
I don't know, because an appeal, it comes from like if you've been holding or doing anything illegal, and it was a clean fight, and you can't appeal against any judge's decisions. So I think it's just more like to do with his passion and him wanting to win so bad and not getting a decision. That's all.
And at the moment, at the end of the fight, when they were about to make the announcement who was the winner, what did you feel in that moment? Did you feel confident that it was your victory?
Always, because I give it my best shot, and I'm always know that that's enough. My body was in pain, because in that last round I know I had to up my game a bit more, so I left it all in the tank, and as you can see, it went to count back, you know, so I gave it my all. And
in getting a silver at the Olympic Games, particularly against the guy who got the gold, is a very good fighter. Yeah,
definitely. Obviously he's a top experienced fighter. He's been around for a number of years. I've seen him about, and there's definitely no shame to it. He's a top fighter. So.
And boxing has done extremely well at these Olympics. And what is the reason for that? What has been going into boxing that's given it such a boost?
We've been travelling around the world. I've been on the squad with my teammate Fred and the rest of the team for about 1.5 years, 2 years. So we travel around like Europeans, worlds, and now this is like my first Olympics. And it's no different to like any other tournament, whether it's small or big. You got another bout, and we have to come out victorious. And for the last 2 years, none of the boxers have never left the tournament without being in the final. So it's always expected of us, and we've got great physios and support, psychologists, and physios, support staff working with us to get us through.
And Anthony, your personal story is testament to the power of sport in many ways, isn't it? Because but for your boxing, you could be in a very different place.
Yeah, and I'm privileged, man, and as I said yesterday, it was a holy day and I was blessed, so I'm happy to be here, you know, and the nation's got behind us, and we're glad to have paid them back with our medals as well.
And of course it hasn't just been brilliant for men's boxing this Olympics, a historic first, women's boxing, and a gold as well, you know, more than one for Great Britain and Ireland. So what impact has that had on the team?
It's been terrific. Once the girls started joining us in the training camp in Sheffield, so it just clicked together perfect, and things just went well. And obviously they went to the World Championships, done terrific there, and obviously Nicola Adams come home with a gold as well in this one, so it's great.
So, next fights for you boys, what are you planning to do next?
I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to have a little break and then sit down with my coaches now.
And have a look. And you, Anthony?
I'm sure there'll be fights coming up. I know there's the World Championships next year, but now I need to rest my body because I've put it through so much, and it'll be good to just recover so I'm fresh to become a world champion.
I think tempted by the idea of turning pro one day?
I would like to become an amateur world champion first, so that's in my sights at the minute.
Yeah.
And then, as Fred said, we'll sit down and see what the decisions are, and we'll carry on with boxing.
Great stuff.
Brilliant. What is the best recovery
Congratulations.
for your body? Is it an ice bath?
That's right, yeah.
Is it
Ice bath,
constant
yeah.
ice bath?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Rather you
All
than
right.
me.
Congratulations, boys. Thank you both very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Going to be finding out how last night's closing ceremony was brought to life in a moment with Mike